Consider, if you may, a typical day on the South China Sea, where the sun paints a captivating gloss on the calm and peaceful waters. Out of the blue, this tranquility ruptured by the discordant echo of metal on metal. A supply ship from the Philippine military faces an unprecedented obstacle, finding itself in an unexpected crossfire. This is not a snippet from an action-packed movie but a fact-based incident. It presents a grim picture of the territorial disputes that are subtly yet constantly present beneath these seemingly serene waters. Stay tuned with us as we continue to unfold this high-stakes saga that far exceeds the intensity and persistence of any Hollywood script. On October 24, 2023, near the Second Thomas Shoal, a significant event occurred that would ripple through the annals of the South China Sea conflict. Amid the disputed waters, a Philippine military-supervised supply ship was coursing its usual path when an unanticipated emerged from the horizon, a Chinese vessel. This Chinese vessel, an intimidating behemoth of steel, stood in stark contrast to the placid marine tableau. Without any discernible provocation, the Chinese ship set its course towards the Philippine ship, culminating in a dramatic collision. The Philippine ship incurred minor damage, but the broader implications of this act were profound and far-reaching. Unswerving in the face of the incident, the crew of the Philippine vessel remained undeterred, their resolve unscathed. This occurrence, seemingly inconsequential, had massive geopolitical implications that extended beyond the immediate confrontation. As news of the incident spread, shockwaves were felt around the globe. It was a stark reminder of the simmering tensions in the South China Sea, an area that has long been a flashpoint of international dispute. But this incident had a different resonance. It was not a mere display of military might or a flexing of geopolitical muscle. It was an act of aggression that threatened to destabilize an already volatile region. The international community looked on with a mix of concern and indignation. But amidst the chorus of voices, one response carried a particular weight. From across the Pacific, the voice of the United States echoed with a clarity that was both reassuring and resolute. President Biden, in no uncertain terms, condemned the Chinese action. His words were a firm rebuke to the audacity of the attack, a clear message to Beijing that such brazen acts would not be tolerated. But the president went a step further. He reaffirmed the long-standing relationship between the United States and the Philippines, a bond forged over decades of shared history and mutual respect. He described this relationship as ironclad, a term that underscored the depth of the U.S.'s commitment to its ally. He made it clear that an attack on the Philippines was an attack on the United States itself. This wasn't just a diplomatic statement, it was a warning that the United States was ready to invoke the Mutual Defense Treaty, a pact that binds the two nations together in a promise of mutual protection. It was a clear indication that any further aggression would have serious consequences. President Biden's stern words served as a reminder to China. The United States stands firm with its allies. In the aftermath of the event, the world watches, waits, and wonders. What comes next? As the dust settles on this alarming incident, the global community finds itself grappling with a tangle of questions. The incident has not only tested the mettle of the two nations involved, but it has also sent ripples across the world, sparking debates on the sanctity of international law, the principles of peaceful negotiation, and the future of the South China Sea. The potential implications of this event are far-reaching. The act of aggression by China could lead to a chain reaction, prompting other nations to take a more assertive stance. This could escalate tensions further, pushing the region, already a hotbed of territorial disputes, closer to the brink of a crisis. On the flip side, this incident could also serve as a wake-up call, alerting nations to the urgent need for a peaceful resolution. The South China Sea is not just a body of water, it is a symbol of sovereignty, a gateway to economic prosperity, and a linchpin of regional stability. Hence, preserving its peace and stability is not just the responsibility of the Philippines or China, but of the international community as a whole. Furthermore, the incident underscores the importance of respect for international law. The 2016 ruling by an international tribunal, which invalidated China's claim to 90% of the South China Sea, must be upheld. Disregarding this ruling not only undermines the authority of international law, but also sets a dangerous precedent. As the world keeps a close watch on the unfolding situation, the role of the United States also comes into focus. President Biden's strong condemnation of China's action and his reiteration of the United States' ironclad commitment to the Philippines have sent a clear message. The United States stands ready to uphold the principles of freedom of navigation and respect for international law. But as we navigate these turbulent waters, let's not lose sight of the ultimate goal: peace. The South China Sea should not be a battleground for power plays. Instead, it should be a beacon of cooperation and mutual respect. As we stand on the brink of a potential crisis, the resolve of these nations and their allies will be tested. The world waits with bated breath to see what the future holds. Will we witness an escalation of tensions, or will we see the dawn of a new era of peaceful negotiation and respect for international law? Only time will tell. Now, we turn the discussion over to you. In the vast expanse of the digital space, our collective voices can echo loud and clear. Each of us possesses a unique perspective, shaped by our experiences, our knowledge, and our understanding. As we navigate the turbulent waters of this geopolitical standoff, it is these diverse viewpoints that can illuminate the path to resolution. Perhaps you're a military strategist, dissecting the moves and counter-moves of the nations involved, or maybe you're an environmentalist, deeply concerned about the potential for damage to marine ecosystems. You could be a legal eagle, poring over the intricacies of international law, or a humanitarian, worried about the human cost of escalating tensions. Whatever your standpoint, it's essential to remember that every opinion has its value. In the grand mosaic of understanding, each tiny tile plays its part, contributing to the overall picture. As we grapple with the complexities of this dispute, we invite you to add your tile to the mosaic. By sharing your thoughts and insights in the comments section, you're not just adding to the dialogue, you're becoming a part of it. You're helping to foster a sense of community, a space where ideas can be exchanged and understanding can be deepened. This is not just about airing your views, it's about listening to others, challenging your preconceptions, and maybe, just maybe, changing your mind. So, let's get the conversation started. What are your thoughts on the unfolding situation? How do you see the future shaping up for the Philippines, China, and the international community? And what role should the United States play in this complex geopolitical puzzle? Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the latest updates on this evolving situation. Your voice matters, and together, we can navigate the complexities of this international dispute.